Welcome to qnawire.
Here on this problem, we would like to use the factor theorem to find all real zeros for the given polynomial. Now, the polynomial we are given is 2x cubed plus 7x squared plus 12x plus 42. And we're told that 2x plus 7 is a factor. Now, looking at this, it looks like we can factor this by grouping. And so that's what I'm going to try and do here is factor this by grouping. Okay, we're trying to find all real zeros here. And so having it factored would be a really big help for us. Now, factoring by grouping, if I group those first two together and then those last two together, and let's start with that. Now, here on the left, the greatest common factor of 2x cubed and 7x squared is x squared. And so we're going to pull an x squared out of those terms there on the left. X squared out of 2x cubed is 2x. X squared out of 7x squared is 7. And so pulling out an x squared, that leaves us with 2x plus 7. Now over here on the left, 12x and 42, the biggest thing they have in common is a 6. So pulling out a 6, that leaves us with 2x. And 6 out of 42 is 7. Now, if you'll notice on both of these groups, they both have a 2x plus 7 in common, so you can pull a 2x plus 7 out. And that'll leave us with an x squared and a plus 6. Now, if we were to set this equal to 0 to find our zeros, now notice we already got 2x plus 7, which is what we wanted. So this tells us 2x plus 7 is 0, or x squared plus 6 is 0. If 2x plus 6 is 0, you subtract 7 and divide by 2. And that tells us x is negative 7 over 2. X squared plus 6 is 0. This tells us x squared is negative 6. But we want only real roots here. And x squared equals negative 6 would give us x equals plus or minus root 6 I. And so those would be imaginary roots. And so the only real root is x equals negative 7 over 2.